Okay, so what's going on, everyone? Ladies, gentlemen, they, them, and everybody else included, everybody in between. Um, Tonight I'm doing a stream for a new venture that I'm starting. Well, not really a new venture, but a new venture that I'm starting publicly. So I'm gonna start streaming every day, not every day, but 5 days of the week, 5 days out of the week, Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And I'm going to be talking about growing a business online, leveraging AI tools to grow your business. And I decided to do it via Facebook and YouTube. So this is a test stream to to see if I'm able to stream from home where I live, just in case I don't feel like driving to the studio. It's a 15-minute drive, but sometimes I just like coming downstairs and just doing my thing here. It's just more convenient. So I don't know if the sound is I don't know if the sound is coming out. I don't know what the chat is. Um, it's just kind of like new software that I'm using and I'm not really used to it. So I'll be able to watch this back and troubleshoot, and then tomorrow we'll be up and running with the first stream. So let's see. So just to give you a little overview of like what I'm doing. So I decided to use Facebook as kind of like my public uh public, I guess, a storefront, right, for my business. And after research, extensive research, I decided to do that for a few reasons. Number one, unfortunately, but fortunately, depending on how you look at it, Facebook has everyone's data, right? Mark Zuckerberg and his team, they worked very hard, whether they did it legally, illegally, whether it was moral or not, they have all of our data. So they have information on pretty much everyone on the planet that uses the internet. And I don't think there's another place where I can go that I can figure out where I can have a niche and I can find certain groups of people who are interested in that niche. And I can target those people depending on what I'm pitching, what I'm selling, what I'm educating people on, what subject. So I decided to use Facebook for that because like another thing I realized is that nobody really cares about what I'm eating. No one really wants to join me in wishing my wife or myself a happy birthday. And if you think I'm lying, take your birthday off of Facebook and then see how many birthday wishes you get. You won't get a lot. I did that 2 years ago and it went down to like only the people that really know me and that really care about me send me birthday wishes. And those people usually call me anyway. Uh, so you won't see any of that. You won't see any food. You won't see where I'm at. Maybe every once in a while. You won't see. I won't ask you to, wish me a happy birthday. None of that stuff right there. This is just advertising and a storefront for my business. So what I'm doing, I am educating people on how to start, run, and maintain a business online because the world has changed, right? So that's what we're doing here. All right. So I got a little checklist to make sure I cover everything. So why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I took a break. If you know me, you know I've been teaching for 22 years, but I took a break for about a year and a half. Some things happened with COVID. I didn't want to take the vaccine, so I kind of just left the career. Once they got their act together and they dropped the mandate, I went back. Right. So, but during that time, I worked for a marketing firm, a marketing company, not an agency, but a company that taught businesses how to do their own marketing. And I was there as a videographer. Um, but I was also a marketer as well, and I was on a team. I was on the marketing team, and in that short time that I was there, I saw Chat GPT. I saw it from the beginning stages. I saw it when everyone didn't have access to it, when you had to be on a waiting list for it. First, I didn't know what it was, but once I left the company, I can remember I sent a text saying, "Hey," to the team with a picture. "Hey, I miss you guys." And I was informed that they had let 3 to 4 people go on the team, and those people were replaced. They weren't replaced with AI, but they were replaced with people who knew how to leverage the AI. So that's what's happening right now. The world as we know it is changing. And this is I kind of like relate this is Microsoft in its early stages. I was too young to take advantage of that. This is Apple in its early stages. This is Tesla. This is Facebook, the IPO. This is the wave. This is the new wave of things that are happening. The world is changing. The things that kids are learning in school today, they're probably going to be obsolete because with the rise of artificial intelligence, things are just moving so fast. People will be replaced, but it's not going to be the artificial intelligence that replaces people. It's going to be the people that know how to use it. And this time, I'm not getting left behind. I don't know what you're going to do, but this time I'm not going to be left behind. So I'm staying abreast of these tools. And the one thing I can say is that from my research and from using a lot of these tools, it has made me more efficient. So, like I said, the artificial intelligence, it's not going to take your job. It's going to be a guy like me, Black Elroy, who knows how to work the AI, right? Okay, so I would say type in the chat if you can hear me. I'm not sure you can, but somebody just type in the chat and give me like a 1 if you can hear me, please, in the chat. I don't even know what a damn chat is, man. Okay, so let's move right along. Uh okay, so the world as we know it. So I just went through that. The world as we don't know it actually, right? Is going to change. Everything's going to be completely different, right? The way that I plan my day, I use AI. I use Chat GPT. I use Canva. I use Jasper to rewrite stuff. I'm back, like I said, I'm back at school. I teach children with autism. I use that to lesson plan. I use that to get goals for children's IEPs. And it's just so much efficient. My wife and I, we own a daycare. My wife runs it. That's her baby, right? AI is used to build her website. We're going to start using a lot of AI just to have more activities with the children, to communicate with parents. I have an apparel business that I'm kind of leaving off to the side because I feel like I'm doing too many things. But just that, the AI art, just to get pictures and just go right from an idea to generating the image to going straight to press. I mean, it's just so quick right now, right? So these are some of the tools that we're going to use. Go high level. This is the main tool that I use right here. This is what I use to run every business that I own right here. This right here is this is the it's a CRM, right? You keep track of your customers. It has a social planner. You could have email campaigns. You can set up your funnels, everything. This is like the command center, right? And we're gonna go deep and take a deep dive into high level. I'm also gonna give out free trials for it as well, right? Of course, we'll be using Canva for images, right? And right here, Chat GPT. Chat GPT, I have the paid version, but like I said, this is just a tool. All these things are tools. The tool doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to use it and you don't know how to prompt it. Prompting means you put in an input and you get out an output. The output is only going to be just as good, is only going to be as good as what the input is. So we're going to go through all that. And like I said, this is pretty much focused on you starting your business. When I was at the marketing company Impact, we kind of went by I don't want to say, like, I like to say a manual, but one of the co-owners, Marcus Sheridan, he wrote a book titled "They Ask, You Answer." And before I began working there, I had to read that book along with other books, but that was like the main one. They ask, you answer. And the premise of the book is they, being the customers, they ask and you answer. So pretty much you want to be an authority in whatever niche you're in. I don't know. Maybe you sell cologne, Rollo. Maybe you sell hair products, Abner. Maybe you sell t-shirts. Maybe you sell candles. Maybe you're an online coach. Maybe you're a fitness influence, right? So you want to become the authority. The days of being salesy, customers don't want that. They want to be educated. They want to do their own research. They want total transparency, right? So the name of the game now is education. Can you educate the marketplace, right? And so we're going to use Chat GPT for that. But as well as Chat GPT, we're going to use this right here called Answer the Public. Answer the Public is a tool. It's a paid tool, but it's a powerful tool. It's a tool where you can type in anything in. So I typed in candles, right? And I typed in candles, and as you can see, you have a bunch of questions. Are candles bad for you? Are candles toxic? Can candles go through? Can candles expire? Can candles cause cancer? How candles are made? Now, all these questions, these are questions that users or people that are interested in candles, these are the questions that they're typing into Google, right? So AI has made it so that there's no longer a guessing game as to, what are my customers asking for? What do my customers need? What are their pain points? What are their worries, right? There's there's no more guesswork, right? Everything is there. The data is there. Total transparency. Now you have to put in the work to answer those questions. Whoever is good at answering those questions and solving problems and coming up with solutions, they will become your customers. So pretty much what I'm doing with this platform now is that I'm going to bring you from, if you have a business and you haven't started, or if you have a business already but you're struggling, I'm going to pretty much teach what I've learned at the marketing company and what I've learned on my own. How to bring that customer through the journey. There's something called the customer journey or the buyer's journey. Different companies call it different things, but it's pretty much the process of potential customer not knowing you and not trusting you, meaning they're a stranger or you're a stranger to them, and you nurturing them and walking them along the journey to become a customer. All right. And we're going to leverage free tools. We're going to leverage AI to do that one thing. So let's go back. So let's say, where am I? Okay. So tools that make us more efficient. We talked about that. And really, to end this off, like I said, the first real official stream is tomorrow. But to end this off, I want to say, even if you didn't think this involved you, this right here, even if you think, even if you didn't think this involved you, it actually does. Why? I'm gonna tell you why. We don't know. We don't know about Social Security. We don't know about pensions. We don't know about unions. We're going through a very, very, very interesting time right now. And there's a lot of stuff on the stage, right? Donald Trump, P. Diddy, right? There's a lot of stuff on stage right in front of us. But as my man Black Dot would say, whenever there's a lot of action on stage, we have to take a peek behind the curtain and really see what's going on. We live in a land of uncertainty. So even if you think this didn't involve you, why not look at it? If you don't have a business, if you never thought of running the business, why not? You can do it from your home. You can do it from your computer. You can do it from your phone, right? I mean, everything is like everything you can do. You got people doing TikToks, you got people doing Instagram, you got influencers, and they're doing everything from this device right here, right? And it's a different era. Whereas now we used to tell the kids, hey, stay off the video game, stay off the device. I would probably beg to differ now, and I would say let's be productive on these devices, right? Um, Becoming the authority, learning the tools. And as you can see, I have a basic setup right here, and I can actually broadcast to the world, and you can too. So we're going to talk about that also. We're going to talk about streaming. We're going to talk about what kind of technology you need. As you can see, just I'm multi-streaming right now to Facebook and YouTube. And as you can see, I'm using a basic setup. This is what I'm using right here. I have a laptop. I'm recording from a phone. I have a second screen. I have a microphone, and I have a writing pad. That's all I have right there. That's it. So it doesn't take a lot to make this happen. So, like I said, I'm not sure. I lost the chat. I'm not sure if you guys can even hear me, but if you did, please tune in every day. Well, not every day, Monday through Friday, uh, 8 p.m. Eastern time, 5 p.m. Pacific time, and just take a look. If you don't have a business, if you don't want to start a business, share it. If you want to learn how AI can help you, even if you have no plans of running the business, but if you just want to be more efficient in your life, I'm talking about diet plans. I'm talking about exercise workouts. I'm just talking about ideas for planning trips, vacations. AI is here. And like I said, if you're my age, I'm 45 years old. This might be the last wave if you're my age to catch that big wave, that big wave where you say, you know what, I was there and I took advantage of it. If I live for another 30 years, I may see one more wave, right? Maybe. If you're young, you'll probably see maybe 2 or 3 more waves, right? But this might be it. And I'm not going to miss this wave because we're at the baby beginning stages. Don't let this shit blow up. And then your grandkids say, you can tell your grandkids, yo, man, I remember when AI just came out, I was there. And they're going to look at you, well, hey, grandpa, grandma, well, why didn't you take advantage of it? Right? Like this might be the one that we, if like I said, if you're my age, this may be the one that we can kind of like latch onto and get in at the ground floor and riding on up. Right. So thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. I'll be on tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time. I hope everyone had a blessed Easter. Those of you who have to work tomorrow, get some rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm signing out, and that's it. One love. Peace.